As an advisor and coach to the world's best companies, best leaders, and best managers for over 20 years, I've consulted on just about anything you can imagine in just about every industry you can think of. I take this role of advisor most seriously. When a client trusts me enough to place his or her confidence in me and shares his or her most significant challenges with me, it is both humbling and an honor. One doesn't start one's career as a trusted advisor, nor does one wake up one morning and say, "Hey, I'm going to become a trusted advisor." This is a role that is earned through experience and expertise and having a broad perspective on business and life, all of which lead to the most critical factor: trust. I use the term trusted advisor very deliberately here. I've been the pair of hands. I've been the staff consultant. I've written the reports. I've made the recommendations. That's all good and important work. However, as a trusted advisor, I add tremendously more value because of one thing. Business problems cannot be looked at in isolation from the leaders and managers who own them and the people who are impacted by them. Almost all problems in business are a result of the choices being made by leaders and managers. And these choices are based on personal preferences, ideas, and beliefs. Let's call it the view of the world. Helping someone understand how his or her view of the world comes into play and how it affects his or her choices can be significant and often leads to the biggest breakthroughs. Not only that, helping people make this connection, how their view of the world serves them well and doesn't serve them well, is one of the biggest and most profound contributions I make, as it becomes a true life skill. It serves my clients forever. This is what a trusted advisor does. By the way, this is not always easy for my client or me. Sometimes the root of an issue or the solution to a problem might involve addressing something that folks would much rather leave untouched. You know, things like personnel, culture, leadership, or some other sticky topic. It's my job to help surface these things and do it in a way that you'll hear it and understand it. And, if it's the case, to help you understand your part of the problem. Finally, it's my job to work with you to identify solutions that are both effective and doable. It's not much help to you if I give you a bunch of ideas that you can't implement. I take great pride in how I do this. My approach is to meet you where you are and not expect you to adapt to me. It's my burden to understand your working and communication styles, to understand the culture, including the political landscape in which you work, and to adapt to these things. I know that this is the absolute best way to help you. My job is not to assert conclusions, but to help you understand why I'm recommending a course of action. I work hard to give reasons, not just instructions. Hey, I will have a point of view, and it might not always be right, but I know it will stimulate a reaction, and it's going to help crystallize issues. So to summarize, as a trusted advisor, my job is to first understand your world and your issues completely. Second, to give you options based on my experience and my expertise. Third, give you the background, tools, and skills to fully understand and consider each of the options, which, by the way, might involve helping you connect your view of the world to the issue. Fourth, give you recommendations that are both doable and sustainable. And finally, fifth, let you choose and then support your decisions. I help you. All of this said, I get results, big results. Many of my clients are in the Fortune 50. These are companies that make over $50 billion a year. They can afford to hire anyone they want. And over the years, they've continued to hire me. They hire me because I get results. I help them solve complex problems with solutions that are sustainable. And I do this in a way that they like, because in addition to making a problem go away for good, I help them grow and learn, which builds their ability to solve similar problems. And that's what it's all about. I know you have a lot of options out there. I would be honored to talk with you about any issues or problems that you're facing. If I can help and we're a good match, great. If not, you'll have the benefit of hearing another perspective, and for free. So if you'd like to chat, send me an email at john@johnardale.com, and I'll send you my personal cell phone number. I hope this was helpful. Thank you for listening, and take great care.